So many people constantly talk about, I want to open this business or I want to run a marathon, and they always just sit there and talk about it and they never do it. Just do it. In business, if you don't know everything about business, trust me, if you jump, you're going to figure it out on the way down. I always love the action and the emotions of basically being in the bar scene or the craft bar scene. You see people at their lowest and you see people at their highest when it comes to bars. So I was always kind of drawn to that as a child. And eventually, after working in liquor a long time, I decided that I wanted to open up my own place. And I've always loved the craft industry, and I wanted to create my own alcohol and kind of bring my family to everybody in New Mexico. I started off as 19 as a busser. I worked my way up to server, went to bartender, worked for a liquor distributor, and then I helped open Red Door Brewing and then Uptown Funk dueling piano bars. I constantly worked for those people, but I had never owned one myself, so that's why I ended up here. We have distilleries that make really, really good alcohol. We have restaurants that make really good food, some of the best bartenders around. So we're kind of one-stop shop for what is craft and to get a full experience. Me and my family were born in Belen, New Mexico, so New Mexican through and through, family in Grants, Taos, Las Cruces, all over, and we wanted to support local as much as possible. So a lot of the artwork, if you look around, it's actually Cloudface. He's a local artist, amazing artist, and we kind of started off with him in our pour room like we were gonna rotate art, but then his art fit who we are so much that I don't think anybody else is ever gonna be on our walls. Like, Cloudface is amazing and we wanna keep him and support him. Being a black business owner is really interesting, especially in New Mexico. There's not a lot of black folk here. But a lot of times when I get asked what were the challenges of being a black-owned business, my answer is it doesn't matter. The reason for that is if I run into a wall, it's up to me being an entrepreneur to overcome it, to break through it, go around it, go under it, whatever. So although situations have come up just specifically because I'm black, like, it doesn't matter to me because I'm not gonna let that stop me. I gotta strive on, and hopefully if I do that, a lot of other black youth will see that and they won't care and they'll just overcome whatever comes in front of them. Don't be afraid to fail. Like, I've failed so many times. Like, if you took a percentage, I probably failed 90% of the things that I do, but you guys only see that 10%. And so we try to make that 10% look good, but there's plenty of failures. I just don't, if I fail, kind of just brush it off my shoulder. It's like, cool, I learned something, let's move on to the next thing.